If God never intervene, me wouldn't there. But enough time when me pray, me ask God when put me prayer. You there, you send me up and your star player. So me there, you broke and still not richer than the mayor. Before me end my life, me I go write a song. Tell anybody when me hurt, I hope this right me wrong. The devil say you in yourself, I write me like the plan. But Father God, I whisper in me ears, I say go and fight me down. Yo, with pain, me can't remember when me never know my word, listen. As me grew up, everything it a get realer. High school member when enough girl them never want me neither. But I know, me know say I know so the Father work. Like Adam not the Bible, God that take me from the dirt. Enough lesson in a life you are gonna learn when you get hurt. But me afraid of God's wrath, so make me change the station. What if me never grew up to be so strong? What if them never put me out? Me wouldn't know if I write a song. What if me never follow Christ? Me wouldn't know the devil plan.
I want to believe it or not. They said that you tell me named Prince Saj, and I first feature him on the My 2 Cents. I want to believe me when me tell them say I rate that you more than majority of the artists them. Even in the secular world, a whole heap of things in my life, me learn, and a pain make me learn them. Because you see me can't lose, you know. Me either win or me learn. And trust me, based on the amount of pain I go through in my life, I am well learned. I'm a professor at this point. I go through some pain in that life. Yeah. I surprise myself, say I'm still alive. I want to believe that. When you see some of my battles, them I go through too. I'm going to overcome them. So if any of the item out there watch this and I go through something, just know you can turn your pain in a victory. Say hallelujah if you're with me. Prince Saj, I definitely God pick me.
Like Messi when me get the ball, me know me have to net it. Me give my life to Christ and not once me no regret it. Cause him had the way, the truth, the life, me find out when me check it, yo. What if a lot of persons never break my heart? What if them never treat me bad? Me wouldn't plan to start a career to make it big and pay my own apart with God in at the center of everything I give the spark.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host, Tu-Lox, the 876 Rebel. And today, I just go on some soup. See, you know that's something to go. I just start about a couple of things we are going. This is how I'm going to do more time for just get some of the topic, them and the hot topic, them and the thing, them the world I talk about. But before I do that, I'm pay some bills. Zine, her Tu-Lox are going to use wrong advice because I'm still not use it in and the twins of twins I represent for the virtual reading castle. Zine, if your youth are between the ages of 8 to 12 and we look reading and them thing them have a hustle, no problem. Virtual reading castle. Big way. I want me to say the carrier boy got virtual reading castle. I tell him I don't like repeat myself, you know. But I can tell you again, I hope them carry a dream because I don't want him to dance like me and they all about the place that keep up all kind of upgrade. The man here, man. Zine, and for the direct link, you can just WhatsApp 876-480-7083. Limited spaces available. So guess what I'm gonna do? When I put on the left, I'm make the right one. Also brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888, and also to get access to the updated merchandise, you can just simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram.
Listen up. This one is for the youth and the children. Sing again, sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming, yeah. Protect your children, cause like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming, yeah. Protect your children, cause like a raging storm is...
Now, in today's episode, I don't know my style already. Scene, I want to know straight up. Say, my last episode was a social experiment of sorts. See? Based on the thumbnail, believe it or not, a lot of people seem feeling them feelings. People say them want change in Jamaica. But my last episode proved to me that most people only attracted to the negative. You see when them say, is Kartel responsible for the church leaders? Them say, yes! Finally! Yeah man, Tu-Lox are gonna tear him down here now. So true me not express it in the way how them feel. A lot of these comments to me about for sure no, is severe disappointment. So they not get the mix up. Them did a look for me for actually blame Kartel. And before me going on nothing, I don't want nobody in my comment section and say you're bigger than that. So when you have a school, school is not only for the bright. Sometimes you have to focus on when the dunce them are dealing, the slow learner them. If you leave the slow learner, and you not teach the slow learner nothing, and you not sit down around them and give them extra classes in order for them catch on, how them going to learn? So I don't want a man in my comment section to talk about you're bigger than this or you're bigger than that. I'm not bigger than nothing. Anything I can teach a lesson, I got to teach it. So nobody with enough fuckery in my ears. I talk about what I want to talk about. And even who who thinks you don't know better can learn something when I address the dunce them. Sometimes you got to address the dunce them. You can't only address people when no. That coming like you got church, go preach to church people about Jesus. That don't make sense. If you want converts and you're a Christian, you have to go where there is sinners. If you did watch the video, you would realize someone actually mention the fact that the government, when it comes to crime and them not no idea, artists. Hence, why the thumbnail say, is Kartel behind the cherry tree murders? What that sound like to you? A question? Or it sound definitive? My last show make me know say, Jamaica, my God, we have a serious problem. Not only are we now so fucking ungodly and become one of the worst nations on earth, we have some of the biggest dunce them. Like seriously, nobody reads to understand anything. And just see something and just dying for jump in a comment section and tell you exactly how them feel. They can't believe it. Me have the comment them. You not gonna believe some of them. This is how people get negative, and when them see the negativity and you disappoint them in any kind of way as it relates to the negativity, them get dark. Some of them all try to act like a defend Kartel. When really and truly are really disappointed, them disappointed. So me never really come out with some mix up and I say, oh, Kartel, you know that brother and him send money go give him and him pay that money because the man did owe him for one PlayStation 5. Them did just want a story. And me never give them it. When I make me reach a conclusion and I feel like, you can't even blame the blogger them. We get up every day and I look for the offer them for post. Me nah blame no blogger because guess what? The consumers of the world are uno support the fuckery. Uno, where so-called want changes and Jamaica is such a awful place now and it's not safe to return and all this negativity. A competition for market share. And if the market wants fuckery, the blogger them are gonna market for fuckery and go no. But yet still you complain when these bloggers give you fuckery. Most people these days lack emotional intelligence. And I told them I go show you that. I fuckery no want, but guess what? Me I go and do what me I do. Because my thing is not about views. My thing I come from a real place and no matter how I try, can't make me stop do this. Because guess what? My show is for who it's for. If 10 people get it, I'm okay. And you're not for ask Beanie Man, nor future fanboy. Suppose you don't hear the amount of fuckery where people are asking me in my last comment section. Let me tell you something. See, if you want to find idiot, talk about politics and politician. And dancehall artists come second. Talk about dancehall artists. And see how people fool. Just because you talk how you feel about a situation and you be real about it, doesn't mean say your opinion that come from a personal place. And believe it or not, I have to explain these things to people nowadays because anything you say, you take side because them assume so your mind and for them one are the same size. We are living in a hypocrite world now where people are trying to control the narrative. Everything when you express, they're trying to get you to think like them. And remember, in every comment section, you have different opinion. Imagine everybody feel like you should think like them. Nobody watches your content to understand. Most people basically turn into a mini narcissist if you check comment section. Because a narcissist alone desire for everybody to be like them, and think like them and talk like them, So based on social media, it's like narcissism has become so rampant, it's become the norm. You see, same like how the girl them just freak out themselves and turn one big prostitute and proud enough to make that come out of them mouth, are the same way narcissists think these days. And they don't give a fuck how them sound or them look, nor nothing. Even if them don't make no sense. Logics has gone through the door. Nobody no business with logics again. It's like every man turn girl. You know how woman stay? Nothing half logical. Because I'm emotional. So even when you do a show now, and you see some man in your comment section, don't think because them name Bad Boy Mikey or something like that is a man you chat to. These men nowadays have been emotionally rewired to act like women, believe it or not. And guess what? Them attack you, and when you answer, them call you all type of name. I'm sure a lot of you know how much bashing me get over yourself from people who claim some me a defend Kartel. I'm sure also say a lot of you know how much bashing me get over yourself. Because people are say, me not like Kartel. I wish one. Make up on the mind. I'm going to prove that what me just said today, you know. Me will show you say somehow no mad as fuck. Look on this. Boy, Tu-Lox, me rate most of your take. You are a brilliant mind. Strike me as decent, ethical, with a sound moral compass. But listen, I am at odds with your adoration and how enthralled you are with this murder suspect. Turn convicted murderer. Turn free and technicality. I want to remember that part there. If you are planning on dedicating your channel, and this comment was made on my last video. If you are planning on dedicating your channel as an ode, so basically when I try to say this, it's like me I pay homage, right? To this ex-con. That's how we are going to part ways. Just saying. You know this fellow is a force of evil and continues to be. Yet, with a clear conscience, you cannot go a day without share how much you fancy this chameleon. People act like just because Kartel did get locked up, that automatically means him not talented. People still can rate your talent whether you're getting a problem with the law or not. Listen, you know, so you can respect somebody and at the same time you have sides of them where you don't like. Look on it. You just contradict yourself. In the same text, you are saying Sem is a decent mind, moral and ethical. A man with a sound moral compass. Then in the same text, you basically tell me, say, oh, you worship me. That means you can rate me, but at the same time, there are things about me that you don't like. So that means you accept this scenario as a possibility. So how is that possibility? Normal when you are said in your comment towards me. But you can't recognize. So the same way you respect me, but there's something about me where you don't like. You can't recognize say, that me I do when it comes to Vybz Kartel. I rate Kartel you fuck. I want to buy this DJ of a bus. But me ever tell Vybz Kartel the truth when him need to hear it. I mean not give a fuck how him feel. When you talk the truth, people not feel like it. Don't the last part of the text while ago you feel like say the truth you tell me, right? Which in your face I should accept that. Me not fi accept it. And the truth me I tell Kartel, him not fi accept it either. Him not fi agree with me. And the worst part, me I go ask you something. Where did you get this seem eerily too close to something that I said? Look on the video. This is before the one where you cuss me for. Remember, you know? And you say me not talk the truth, none at all as it relates to Vybz Kartel, you know. Look on this.
And this is also evident that you cannot do anything without God, ironically. I am going to use the word happy. I want to let the Jamaican people know that although it needs fixing, the justice system works. Alright, see, me have to stop it right there, so. Yeah, so the justice system work. No, it doesn't. Kartel was not freed based on definitive proof, same innocent. Kartel was freed based on technicalities. So the conversation as it relates to whether I'm innocent or guilty, I go linger forever.
No, doesn't that statement I just made sound eerily similar to that comment here where that man I just made? So yes, sometimes them all watch you and do the right thing and come back, come use your own words and cuss you and tell you, say you now do the right thing. You can't make him something here. Mad world. And look, me I prove to you now. Say, me not only come over here so praise nobody. And me not come over here for bash nobody. Either me deal with balance. Full balance. If you talk about balance, I say scale. Look on the comment here. Tu-Lox, me not gonna lie. Me cuss a bad word when you put out your last 2 videos on Kartel. Yes, me vex and say everywhere me turn on the internet is Kartel. But after listening to your last video and hear you criticize him and pretty much bash him for some of the fuck he has been doing and saying, I felt damn good too. Know that you are not like everybody else. We are behave like this man, a God, and literally I praise him. People have the right to rate who them rate, but some of these people are taking it too fucking far. Big up yourself, manners and respect. So you see it? I see him Tu-Lox, so what? Me import one Tu-Lox, I want them to clown me. So one Tu-Lox hate Kartel and the next Tu-Lox like him. No. The one Tu-Lox is very balanced. And majority of my life, that is something that make people resent me. Because no matter what the circumstance, if you're a woman, if you're a family, me I tell you the fucking truth, regardless of whether you're gonna like me or not. No, you actually have people where cuss me and basically I say, my thing politically motivated. Even though upon the same show me did the last time, I said politics are poison. They're trying to place me on a specific political side. Them say me I pressure the labor right them. And I think political. Because guess who perpetrated the Coral Gardens massacre? It was the laborites. So yeah, me I make laborites look bad right there so. How bad did the laborites look in the same video? When me keep on, the situation that hurt me so much, that's me talk about a specific situation about the incursion in a Tivoli garden. For about 4 videos now I mention Tivoli incursion, the way how that shit hurt me. Not even an apology them again. Feel much people lose them life in a Tivoli. Tivoli Gardens resident, the people in West Kingston, what them again? Laborite or PNP? What did I do? Defend them or disrespect them? On the 2 blood clot dons. My thing no political, no time at all. I don't care make me like politics or politicians at no bumbo clot point in time. No. Another thing I may say go on. Is this a trend? We see where entertainer Chris Martin, grandmother, 9 Night, aka we call it what you want to call it, get shut up. I don't know the full details. But not even a full week after the one in a cherry tree. You don't think them thing an accident? Jamaica with 2 fucking wicked thing God asleep? If you don't want to remember a lot in Pussyclad Saddam, now with the Pussyclad Ark. Moses with the children of Israel, who trust me, them the children of Israel are definitely black people. Stubborn no bumbleclad. Listen, Jamaica. We are got down the wrong bumbleclad road. The things that we are now endorsing, I want to understand. God vex, and when God vex, trust me, you can't expect to feel him right any bumbleclad time soon. Now, another thing I'm going to talk about today is a big thing when I say I go up on social media. Trust me, I see everybody in a frenzy. And basically everybody know the regular man, every single soul just feel like, yes, Jamaica rich now. I see beer video go around where there's a potential possibility that Jamaica might have oil. But you know the people nowadays, nobody no read, nobody no, everybody just, anything them see on TikTok, that's it. Are the word of God. TikTok replace God, you know. People believe in an app now more than how them believe the word of God. If you think you're bad nowadays, say God.
I'm not saying what I want. They found 7 billion barrels of oil in Jamaica, and you heard nothing about it in the media. Look at this article. It was published on July 12th. So a few weeks later, Kartel come out and everybody load up themselves. This is the problem with y'all Jamaicans. Y'all want to be entertained instead of focusing on the things that could heal your pain. 7 billion barrels of oil is equivalent to the length of 3.5 million football fields. And based on the current oil rates, it's equivalent to 3 times the current GDP of Jamaica. This can be a game changer. But Tande, I worry about man with no business, boy, yo. Y'all steady focusing on the things that don't matter, and that's why you're getting misused and abused. But if we come together and unite and do what's right, then we can't lose.
Now, before me really comment on what video they say, or some of the other video them what me about for play. This article where start the whole thing was published from the 12th of July 2024. So the headline states, the long search for oil, dare we begin to hope again? Question sign. After almost 8 decades searching for oil on and offshore Jamaica, the people behind the latest phase of the exploration, while clearly trying to contain themselves, are behaving suspiciously. Root word, I want to remember that. So I can understand why a lot of people just reach a suspicious, if them even did bother for read the article, and just say, alright, that's true, oil found at Jamaica. Jamaica observer say, oh yes, them suspicious. So once them say the word suspicious, then nobody gonna further with the article. No, the rest of the article goes on to state, while clearly trying to contain themselves, are behaving suspiciously, as if they know something the rest of us are waiting to hear. Earlier this year, British-owned United Oil and Gas and the Jamaican-owned Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, PCJ, took the bold step of organizing an investor evening at Jamaica's High Commission in London. It was the biggest indication yet that the principals are ready to sign partnerships for commercialization and production of the estimated 7 billion barrels of oil they have apparently confirmed in Jamaican territory. The news has been slow to trickle back to Jamaica and has certainly not hit the front pages, but those who have been doggedly following the search, which began officially in the 1950s, would have noticed that the excitement has reached levels not seen before. Spokespersons have not been sparing in their use of superlatives to describe the potential volume of oil the explorers believe they may have found along the entire south of the island, which they call the Walton Morant license. You think a one-time black people impatient? And no. Nobody can sit down and read one article for 3 minutes. If it don't take 3 minutes out of them time, you think a 30 year. And that's what I'm gonna know. I not read the article in its entirety. I just cut out specific quotes from the article. So anybody who want to read the article, just simply check the description for the link for the entire article. See? The various Jamaican governments have rather impressively stayed with the oil exploration projects through the ups and downs. Trust me, typical government. Once some money, them ready. So nobody feel like I love them, love the people, and I'm ready now for GDP, country just grow suddenly, and nothing like that. Even when a fair number of large companies have come up with great plans, but soon after packed up their equipment and departed. The enduring belief is that even with the wild fluctuation in oil prices and the world market, finding oil in Jamaica could mean replacing imports of up to 2 billion a year with indigenous supplies in an energy-hungry nation. Besides delivering long-term energy security, generating significant revenue, and creating economic opportunities for Jamaica, it would mean the ability to wipe out the foreign debt, which has been like a milestone around the country's neck. Dare we begin to hope again? Now, based on that, I just read, I can tell you this. There was no conclusive statement made as it relates to the facts that them find oil in Jamaica. Everything what them talk about this is the potential, possibilities. So there may be oil in Jamaica. Now, even if the possibilities look good, it was not confirmed. Don't stop watch TikTok for laugh, man. You know the wickedest thing? We are living in a time when knowledge they're everywhere based on Google, and people Google search for fuckery and not educate themselves. If them did find oil in Jamaica, we'd have been no without the article. Here's why. What oil rig could have come by here? And you don't see that. Social media ruined the world because it gives people with small minds the potential to ruin real journalism. Yes, because the people don't know the difference these days between real journalism, different from the fact say, a man up on social media, I say something true, and what they use to determine whether it's true or not is the amount of followers. where him have. So if you have a bag of followers and you say something, automatically you're true because people follow you. You can't make him something here. Now, if you relate to the video clip I'm going to play earlier on, the dude basically is saying in the video, and I've seen this in a lot of comment sections. So basically, Kartel was a distraction. What me take that for mean is the government let out Kartel for distract we from the aisle. One of the most docile things me ever hear in my life. And don't get me wrong, him say some things where I agree with in his video. Like the facts of the things where we care about in our life, we don't care about that. We care more about mix up people love life. We care more about some things were trivial. That adds no meaningful value at all to our life. A damn thing that we care about. So in other regard, them understand what I say. But how do you explain saying Kartel was a distraction? Kartel go from somebody where the government never want to let go to the government just willing to use him all of a sudden for a distraction. Make that make sense? No, them never have to let out Kartel for distract we. TikTok and Instagram and social media in a whole already do a great job of that. So don't come with this let out Kartel business. Where do you not want to let Kartel out of prison? Because them a fight him. Mandela, Malcolm X. And now them just willing to let out Kartel for distract we. I don't think it's that important to them wicked government there, where there's so much fuckery for years in front of the face, knowing so they're not gonna say shit.
But as I was getting dressed this morning, I look at my shoes rack and I said, but desert class. I decided to just feel it out, feel very comfortable.
And the same government here buy a pair of brand new clocks and was able to rule a country based on this concept. I still feel like them have a need for let out Kartel for distract we. I'm serious. And trust me, I understand the people's apprehension as it relates to the government, but the government not wrong yet. Of course, there's a possibility, say, them might hide something. But the article, if people just start to read more, matter of fact, read for understand, because people read these days and people still watch these days, but them only read to rebut. I call it the comment section mentality. Most people in a comment section, them develop a mentality by being on social media too much. That's them cannot comment positive on the most positive thing where you just say. Something that them head just click and them half a contradict. Because hypothetically speaking, I'll there Jamaica. See, trust me, and that's something we're enough for wish for. Believe it or not, as much as that sound like is a positive thing, as it relates to our type of leaders where we have both PNP and Labour right. I can't say that loud enough. Once I say Labour right or I say PNP, people are going to take side. I'm going to give up. Once we have leaders like our leaders them, do not pray for oil. Because me and Una know say the people come last in other country without oil. Just imagine if our government get oil. If a country that is used to billions and billions of dollars so corrupt, can you imagine when it turns into billions and trillions and wanton amounts of zeros? Some figures that not even the best mathematicians can read. Can you imagine the level of corruption them time there? Jamaica is one of the most corrupt countries in the world as it relates to crime and corruption. Now, today, without oil, can you imagine if them here get them hand on oil, how Jamaica would have suffered? Based on crime would have tripled. Trust me. And them time there, magically, anti-gang law would have disappeared because guess what? Them time they don't need the gang them again for control them newfound wealth. So nobody pray for no bumbleclot aisle down at this. Example. Why you think TikTok, Instagram and all these apps so corrupt? Why do you think people willing to go up on TikTok, go up on YouTube, you name the social platform, go do and say anything and don't care about the implications of them action? Why you think? It name money. Once they are being paid, whatever them express themselves on them social platform does not have to be true. You know what is true? I'm being paid. Pay me.
Even if the things I say is blatantly made up in order to get views and clicks and clout, I don't care about the implications of my actions as long as I'm getting paid. So do you think the Jamaican government was so corrupt already? Would I think different from them TikTok are the same concept? If I'll come to Jamaica, a dog name dog. Matter of fact, dog don't name off the dog them already. I would have a puss name puss. Horse eat horse, because enough people are eat ass already. No. The world has always been run this way. The first world countries will never see the third world countries as anything or anyone, as humans. You know why? It's comparable to racism. It's comparable to classism. I'm a first world country, so therefore I'm superior. I live uptown in high society, so therefore I'm superior. Them bad upon the same concept. So when the first world country then we have the capabilities and the equipment to dig for oil, do you think if them discover oil, them just go walk away? The third world countries owe these countries so much money that automatically, just by debt alone, all these countries become a victim of economic slavery. Yes, I want to believe it. So don't think, even if these Englands and Americas and whatever you want to call them, these first world countries, don't think if them come drill for you, them just all collect them drilling money and just say, you know, farewell, you know, me do my part, me drill and me find the oil phone, so you know that go, we are cut now. And I say it work. Do you think no rat at all on the face of the earth here I go walk left cheese? Even if it means that cheese they'll kill them. Alright, they go for that cheese there. And these first world rats is no different from the regular rat them. We don't know. I want to remember. So now deal with a government. Just think about this, you know. We're afraid of batty man like puss. We allow corruption to reign free in them country. A so-called Christian country. This government afraid of batty boy and sodomite like puss. If the first world country don't even have to pressure you the right way if you accept fuckery. I stand up now and say, give me my aisle after them done jail. You're mad? Them ready for bow because that's their usual stance. I want to remember, say the same fucking weak country we accept the poison from the first world country and force them people to take it. And every single day when you turn on your TV, all you could have said them a campaign for how much you will take it. But when the same fucking people them we are give the blood clot, vac them, have to call them back because them have fuck up people left, right and center. Where was the campaign for make our people know these things? Are the same government this? Well, the best thing right now is needs. Them care more about needs than we needs. Are them weak people here who don't really think that if root word is ever discovered in Jamaica, them are gonna share the wealth with the people? How is so fucking dumb and naive? You know, put no trust in our government. For years, we sell from cement company to airport. Everything is for sale. Down at this. What makes crude oil any different? Let's say them come back and them drill and them find the crude oil. Little after this year, you say Jamaica have weapons of mass destruction. Matter of fact, these countries will actually look like them give a country aid while covertly attacking systematically for ruin your country. Hey, you don't think a joke thing I go another earlier? Most of you no mind just it easy if you just throw to and scraps and trick and get excited. But any little thing, you not gonna understand the system and the inner workings of your country. You have never been interested. Why not think majority of these African countries suffer so? It's because these countries always come in the country under the guise of, oh, me can drill the diamond for you. Oh, me can excavate the oil. Me can do all type of thing under the guise of, okay, this looks innocent enough. I allow them to do it and them not gonna away. 100 years after that, them still in your country and mine until it done. If I gold them I look for, them not stop till them find the last bumbuckler piece of gold. And how much did your country benefit? You know why? They know that you are going to always have the house slave who is willing to take a chump change to mislead and rob and keep the field slave them in the field. So them no need to deal with everybody in your country. All them need to do is corner one bumbuckler idiot. And me and Uno know, say Jamaica have more than enough idiot in a parliament for them corner in order to monopolize and control any acquisition of this crude oil. We have no government. Whether the Prime Minister or the opposition. Because all the opposition do is oppose. If the Prime Minister come out tomorrow, come say, yes, I have accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Opposition come out the next day as a Rasta, as a Muslim. Because guess what? All him there to do are oppose. Even if the Prime Minister make the most sense in the world, them are going to oppose. Because politics is based both sides on their own selfish needs. It has nothing to do. It has never had anything to do with the people, and the people blind to it. I see people in the comment section I said they want to move back to Jamaica. When they do, assume that the government will start care for the people. All of a sudden, I better stay a foreign. If you wait a foreign till you think say oil down here, so automatically that makes you rich, stay a foreign. Because you're severely disappointed when you land. From airport to, according to how some of them custom here, I got treated now as a Jamaican citizen. You idiot. Stay with them, man. All me I say right now, before this end, is I have to just watch how this play out. Don't take no eye off it, you know, and that me ask you to do. See? But in the long run, you can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time.